Hello, and thank you for checking out Bro Surfing. Here I'm just going to show you how to play a little bit, show you the components you're going to be getting. Now this is not the final art, but it is very, very, very close, and the components are basically what you're going to be getting. I guess the main bit first is this double-sided score pad. This is where you're going to be having your runs. So you'll have individual runs that make up a competition, and then there's 4 competitions that make up a career. So basically you can just play this with one run, jot down your score, and you're done. Or you could play over a couple plays, over the course of a couple plays, and do up to 5 runs, and that total there will be your score for that competition. And there will be a rival that you'll be surfing against, and their score will go here, and then whoever has a higher score will win this trophy in this competition. And then you can do that across 4 competitions and have your career score there. There are 3 levels of play: the Shuby, Bro, and Amped. You can select that if you like as well. So that's the score pad. We have your rule book. Lots of pictures, lots of diagrams, and excuse me, explanations. And on the back is their handy guide for what all the symbols on the cards are. But there is your rulebook there. Very easy to learn here. Here's your deck of cards. Now there's these cards here that are going to be your, basically your ocean. They all have this back to them. So you're just going to be giving those a shuffle eventually. But there's 3 other kind of cards that you're going to need. Here is your surfer card that tracks your flow. You can be 2 different surfers if you'd like. There is the start and end card. Again, the art will be a little bit different, but this is the one you start at here, and then you end down here on the beach. And then here's your rival. In your game, actually in the final game, there's going to be 3 rivals, and they're going to be varying difficulties, so you can choose what rival you want. But this just shows you how to get your rival's score. So that's what that card is there. All right. Of course, you'll get a little pencil. You'll get these surfer pawns with a little the little standee there. These will probably be a little bit larger in the final version. So there'll be 2 of those, one for each of those surfers. You will get a 2 surfboards. These are used to track your flow. So you just simply slide it up, point it to whatever, if I have 7 flow, I have 7 flow there. If I lose flow, I go that, gain it, slide that up and down, just like that. There is money. When you land on sponsor waves, you can gain some money to buy some goods. Excuse me. Speaking of goods, there are 3 different types of goods. Items, you can buy some wax, some energy drinks, and some sunglasses. There are the sponsor waves. You'll gain the sponsor that will give you money at the end of your run that you can use for your next run, and they'll go right here. There are 3 different sponsors. So, just keep an eye out for those. You can keep your sponsors right there. There are your trophy tokens. When you win a competition, you'll gain one of these. At the end, you'll flip them over and add that to your career score at the end, just for a little variability. And then there are these 5s and 1s. These are your score tokens that you'll collect as you're going, as you're completing a run. Okay, so hang tight. Let me go ahead and set up kind of what it's going to look like, and maybe we'll do a little playthrough. Hang tight. I'll be right back. All right. So the first thing we're going to do on our first run here, we basically set up the start card here and put our surfer on there. So she is ready to go. What we want to do is find out our rival's score. So what we do is we'll choose our rival. This one, I've only got one right here, but in your game, again, we're going to have 3 different levels. Excuse me for 1 second. What we're going to do is we're going to roll the die and consult the chart to obtain your rival's score. Very easy. And then we're going to add bonus points, or subtract bonus points. Roll the die again to obtain potential bonus points. Okay, so here we go. We're going to roll this die, and this does come with you. In your copy, it's going to be a nice translucent blue. So we rolled a 5. We look at our chart. He's got 22 points. Ooh, this is going to be a good run for them. Then we roll it again, and we get bonus points. We look over here. That's +2. So that's 24 points. Ooh, that is a really good run. So we will write 24. Write 24 right in that little rival box there. And that's what we need to beat. Okay, so let's do it. I am going to just pull aside some of these score tokens. I'm going to put these over here. Okay, so what we do, all these cards here, we're going to shuffle these up, shuffle them real good. Whoops, you didn't see that. Shuffle these real good. Okay, and we'll place those right here. And what we're going to do is draw 2 and place them just like this. Then we're going to draw 3 and place them just like this. Okay, and this is where we've got our starting kind of run here. Now, we do start with 3. After every run, we gain 3 flow. So even if we end our run with flow, we add 3 more. So we're starting out with 0, so we're starting with 3. So this is basically the flow of play here. Is you move to an adjacent card, and then you resolve that card. That's it. So we've got different types of cards. This one here doesn't have a wave, so you'll just go through here to gain some flow, and that's how much you'll gain. You'll gain 3 flow just by landing on that. Nothing else. This one here is a wave card. Now this is a little special, but it takes 3 flow to complete the wave. Okay? You won't gain any points, but you won't take any dings on your board, which are bad. Though you'll lose points if you take those. So you can pay the 3. Let me get that in focus. You can pay the 3 and move on, or you can pay the 3 and add up to 3 more flow. And those are your trick levels. Here, let me pull that up real quick. So this is a very easy game. There's not a ton of tricks, but there's 3 levels of tricks. There's a level 1 where you pay 1 additional flow, a level 2 to pay 2 additional flow, and a level 3 to pay you pay 3 additional flow. Okay? So what that means, you don't score any points if you just complete the wave as is. But when you add flow to it, you get however many flow you paid in points. Excuse me. So if I wanted to do a level 1 trick on this 3 wave, I'll pay 4 flow and gain 4 points. Okay? But don't really want to do that. Now this one also had a sponsor. These right here, this the Coral Runner or the Reef Runners sponsor. If I complete this wave by doing a trick on it as well, I will gain the sponsor. Okay, but let me play this a little bit better than what I'm thinking here. So what I would do is, since I only have 3 flow, I'd probably take this path here. I'd go there, I'd gain 3 flow, 1, 2, 3, and then I'm done. We'll do the next bit. So once you move to that next level, you take the level you left, which in this case it's the first, the start card. We'll just put that to the side, and then you'll slide her up, and you'll draw 2 more cards. And it's always 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, all the way down to the end. So now we got some choices here. Okay. So we can go to, we have a level 3. Oh, and you can only go to cards that are touching. So really we only have these two choices. This choice is not applicable. So we can go to this one here, which is a sponsor and a level 1 wave. Or we can go to this big wave, level 3, and maybe get some more points. I think what I'm going to do is move to this level 1, because I just want to get that sponsor. So I've got to pay 1 flow to complete the wave. Okay, that's easy. Now, do I want to do a level 1, 2, or 3 trick? I think because I have this kind of open water here, I'm going to do a level 3 trick. So that's 1, 2, 3. So I paid a total of 4, right? So I gain 4 points. And it was on a sponsor wave, so I do get the Surf Sugar sponsor, which is basically like our lowest sponsor. And we can put that right there, okay? So when I start my next run, I will gain 1 money for that sponsor, and I can use that to buy different items to help me out. Okay, so we got 4. So we get rid of the back row. We'll slide it up. Let's do 3, 2, 3. All right, now I'm going to kind of move right along here. So I'm going to go here and gain 3. 1, 2, 3. Get rid of this. Two. All right. I'm going to go here for the 2, and I'm going to do a level 1 trick, so that's going to be 3. So 1, 2, 3. I gained 3, so 3, that makes that a 5. Okay, good. Now here's a card we haven't seen before. This card here, see it's got some, obstacles in it here. It works the same as open water, but we will roll a hazard die and we could potentially get a ding. We may not though, but I think we're going to actually go that route because I don't want to waste all my flow and not get points on a wave. So I'm going to go here. You do automatically gain the flow. That's 3, but you do have to roll this die. On a 4, 5, and 6, of course, you will gain a ding. And here we go. I'll just put the ding right over with my points. So I did gain a ding, but I did get some flow. Okay. It's not too bad. Slide her up. All right. I got open water here. I'm going to go here in the middle. 1, 2, 3. All right. So I've got a lot of flow to kind of play with here. Hopefully we get some big waves maybe. All right. I'm going to go this way. I'm going to go 1, 2 for the wave, 1, 2, 3 for a trick. So that's 5 points I just got. Sweet. Slide her up. All right, I'm going to go right here in the open water. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I've got a sponsor there, Fat and Foamy. I think I'm going to hit that. I'm going to go 1, 2 for the wave and a 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I'm going to hit another 5-pointer, and I will gain the Fat and Foamy sponsor. Boom. So now I'm going to be getting 3 money at the end of the run, which is great. Okay, let's move this down just a hair. There we go. All right, we're getting close to the end of our run here. We've got a lot of obstacles here. I'm gonna go here and gain the flow. 1, 2, 3. Gotta roll the die. Ooh, another ding. It's not good. But I'll show you why I'm not too upset about it. Here we go. All right. Now, here's a big decision. This one here is basically an open water, but we're going to get 4 flow, where traditionally we get about 3. And this one here, actually, this guy fixes our dings. in our board. Well, just one of them. So what I'm going to do is actually go here, and there's a -1 ding, so I'll get rid of a ding. Because that's going to actually, depending on what level you play on, I forgot to specify what level, but I usually play on Bro. We're going to lose, let me get that in focus. We're going to lose 2 points per ding. So we got to get rid of those. So we got rid of that. And we're coming up to the end of our run here, and I think we're not even going to touch our rival here. Let's see. We got to bust out some tricks here. So we're going to go here with the 1. We're going to go 1, 2. At least we get some points. That's 2 points. Then we're going to go... We just hit the end of our run. We can put that here. Let's hit this up here and go 1, 2. And we'll get 2 points for that. And that's not terrible. And we'll finish up. Oh, but we do have a ding that'll take 2 points. Okay, so we finished our run. We have 0 flow left, so that's not great. We have a ding, so we're going to deduct. Remember, I'm playing on Bro, so that's -2 points. So we'll get rid of that and get rid of this, and we'll make this 4. All right, and then we just tally up our points. That's 5, 10, 15, 19. Grab our scorecard. Oh, we do have our 2 sponsors, which that'll help. And I'll put right here, we'll put 19. So we did lose that run against our rival, but our rival could potentially get a lower score, and this could even out. Now we do have, I'll just get you the start of our next round here. Since we're doing our next run, let's go ahead and we just clear up all our cards. We're going to give these a shuffle again. So every run is basically different. You never know what's going to pop up. We just flip this over, start our next run. There you go. I will get, this is 2 and 1, so I get 3 money. I can keep that if I want for later, or I can spend it on some items. Now, there are, again, there is sunglasses, there are energy drinks, there's wax to remove dings. On the back of these is the cost for each of these. So this is 1. The wax is 2 money. And the sunglasses are 3. The sunglasses will add 8 flow at the start of your run. The wax will remove 1 ding. And the energy drink will add 2 flow at any point. You can use that. So personally, I would probably buy... I'm going to spend 2 money to buy some wax. Because... those dings are really bad. And then I'll use an extra $1 to just buy an energy drink. That'll be tasty. Okay. And then you just start your next run. So we start with 3 flow. So we'll add 3. If we had any extra flow at the end of our run, let's say we had it ended up with like 2, you always just add 3, 2, 3. So we'll start this with 5. But we had none, so we'll start with 3. And the last thing we do is just roll for our rival. And just because I'm curious... Ooh, another 22. Roll again. And a 4 is 1 point. So that's 23. Ooh. All right, so we've got our rival is having a pretty good competition right now. But that's how you play Bro Surfing. If you have any questions, just let me know. And again, all this artwork is pretty close. There's some minor tweaks and stuff, a little detail work. But other than that, this is basically it, and we'll be coming to crowd sale very shortly. So thanks again, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.